Morning, everybody. Morning, everybody. Can I just start by thanking Dennis and Mike for welcoming me here this morning, getting to spend a bit of time with all of you, and say thank you to all of you for what you're doing. Because of businesses like yours and the incredible job that you're doing, we are now the fastest growing economy anywhere in the advanced world, faster than France, Germany, Italy, including even America. And as you are demonstrating, we've also overtaken the Netherlands, Japan and France to become the fourth biggest exporter in the world. And that is down to the success of businesses like yours. So thank you very much for that, and congratulations. And also, Victoria, thank you for the warm introduction. Where are you? There you are. Victoria, I tell you, she works her socks off for you down in Westminster. She's a very dear friend of mine, and I know she was born at the Horton, and it's a point of massive pride for her to be able to represent her hometown. So will you just join me in saying thank you to Victoria for everything that she does? Now, because of everyone's hard work and resilience and our policies, we've got inflation back to normal, back where it should be at 2%, which also means now interest rates can start to be cut. So you are going to start to feel the benefits of that. Those pressures of the past few years are now dissipating, and that's the foundation that we have to build on. And that's why I think Thursday is so important. I don't want to undo the progress just when we've got through the toughest bit. Right, now we're cutting your taxes, inflation's back to normal, energy bills coming down, interest rates to follow. Like, we're on the downhill slope now, right? And we can look forward with confidence and with optimism, but not if there's a change in government and all those things are reversed and your taxes end up going up and unions are in charge and public sector pay is causing inflation to spiral and mortgage rates won't come down. Like, that's the alternative, right? And I don't want to go back to that. I don't think any of you do either. Right, next, who have we got? Yes, miss. Next, who have we got? Yes.
DCS finished our fiscal year on Friday.
Oh, right, congratulations.
DCS finished our fiscal year on Friday with sales of £350 million. We've grown every year for the last 30 years by putting the customer at the heart of how we do business. Finding growth is becoming increasingly hard with the economy working against us. My question to you is, what are you going to do to restore economic growth?
Right, well, first of all, 20 years of uninterrupted growth and £350 million, that's worth a round of applause, isn't it? Right, well done, all of you. Right, I'm going to say one very quick thing, and that is tax cuts. Because I believe if we have a lower tax economy, that is a higher growth economy, right? There's two tax cuts, which I want to focus your attention on, that is good for your business. One is cutting taxes specifically for your business, right? And that's what we did a little while ago. So for businesses like yours that are investing in things, expanding in warehouses, in distribution, in the plant, the machinery you've got here, we now have the most generous tax treatment anywhere in the world. In fact, hundreds of leading businesses call that tax cut that we gave, it's called full expensing, to give it its technical term. They said it was the single most transformational thing that we could do for growth, productivity and investment in our country, and we delivered it, the Chancellor and I, and you're starting to see the benefits of it, because businesses like yours now, when you look at expanding or growing, you're like, I get a big tax cut if I decide to put an extension on and grow my business. So that's what the first thing we do. And the second thing is, look, you're in a consumer-oriented business. And that's why tax cuts for people are so important, right? When people are working hard, if we can cut their taxes and they've got more money of their own, they're going to spend it. And they're going to spend it on things that you all supply. And that's how we can also grow our economy. So tax cuts for businesses that are investing and doing the right thing, and tax cuts for every family at every stage of their life so they can spend more of their money on the things they want, and that ultimately also helps. So those two things are really important. Again, there's a choice for you in this election, right? If I'm not standing here next week, we won't get those tax cuts. And not only that, Angela Rayner is going to introduce French-style union laws into this country, right? 70 of them, in fact. Right, 70 different new regulations, and that is going to mean that there's more strikes, that's going to damage our economic recovery, and it's going to cost jobs, because that's what those types of regulations do. Like, we don't have French levels of unemployment in this country, right? We've got a growing economy. Like, all of that would be put at risk if Labour were in charge and bring in all those regulations. So that's a very clear choice for you about growth. Good. All right. Right. I'm going to get back to it. Thank you so much for having me. Really nice to see you. Bye, bye, bye.